I want to share with you probably the most amazing brow hack that I've ever tried. And I have shared another brow hack on my channel that many of you said was a game changer, which I felt that it was a game changer, but I have a new brow hack that I think is even better than the other brow hack that I shared, and it is so fast. I've already done this brow, so I'm just gonna do this one and show you how fast this hack is. I am going to use my all-time favorite brow pencil from the brand Kosas. It is the absolute smallest brow pencil on the market, and it can create the most beautiful natural hair-like brow strokes. So if you don't want a thick, bold brow and you just want your brow to look a little more natural with actual hair strokes, this is one that you might want to look into. It is phenomenal. Literally all you do is you put 5 dots, then you just pretty much connect the dots. So I'm just going to put a dot here and here, and to find that spot I just kind of rest the brow pencil up on the side of my nose and gently can put 1 dot here and then 1 dot here. Now I'm doing this in a viewfinder, so it might look a little messy, but it's okay because you can just kind of wipe off the dots in the end. Then I'm going to rest the pencil on the side of my nose and kind of just go up along the side of my iris here, and it will determine where I want to have the lift. Now for me, my brows are fairly lifted because I do get Botox in my forehead for migraines. I get it all over the back of my head, my neck and shoulders, but my eyebrows already have pretty much a decent amount of lift. So I don't want my brows to lift even more because then they look a little too crazy. Once I determine where I want the lift, I'll put another dot here and another dot here. Then for the last dot, I rest my pencil on the side of my nose and kind of just go up to meet where I would want the end of my brow tail to be, and I put another dot here. And then I'm just gonna draw little brow-like hair strokes from this dot to this dot, this dot to this dot, this dot to this dot, and here to here, and then just pretty much fill it all in. This hack will take you probably 1 minute. That's how easy it is. And you've pretty much drawn the shape of your brow. Now I'm gonna do this just a little bit darker so you can kind of see what I'm doing, but all I'm doing is connecting the dots. One thing I like to do is I'll brush the hairs down here when I'm connecting this dot to this dot, and I draw it from here to here, here to here, and then you can kind of just do little light hair strokes with this pencil. And then just blend it out. And this way, once you brush it up, you can kind of see the spots that you miss. So I'll draw a few more little hair strokes here. I don't really grow any more brow hairs here, and I don't want that super archy lift. I like it to go a little more straight across. So that's why it works great having this dot and this dot, because all I have to do is pretty much connect the dots. Usually I don't have my eyeshadow on before I do my brows, so it's okay if you kind of went a little crazy and messed up. Just put a teeny touch of concealer on a really small eyeshadow brush or flat brush. I don't have anything on it, but I'm just kind of demoing, and then you can just clean it up that way. And then you don't have to do this step, but I always like to put a clear brow gel. It will give your brows kind of that laminated look, and it will last all day long once it completely dries down. Now these brows aren't super even, but hey, that's okay. They're not supposed to be twins. They're supposed to be what, sisters from another mister, or whatever the saying is, but they're not supposed to be twins. But usually I do the brows at the same time and they look a little more even. But try this hack. It's just literally 5 dots. Connect the dots. It is so ridiculously easy. And by the way, I did not come up with this hack. I got it from, actually there's 2 girls that I saw on Instagram or YouTube that were sharing this hack. I've seen a ton of people do this hack, and of course I had to try it, put it to the test, and since I do think this is probably the fastest and best hack for my brows I've ever done, I wanted to share it with you all. Now, if you want to see the other hack I did that's a lot more detailed, that's almost similar to this, but it maybe takes another minute to do that hack, I'm going to pop that other video up here if you wanted to click on it and check it out. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.